not Caleb Gerhardt. This is Kaden Coleman. We are both from Pike County Central High School, and we are Student Senate representatives. What is Student Senate? That's the same thing I asked when they approached me about it at the beginning of the year. Student Senate is a program that Pike County Schools just re-upped and started, where you've got a junior and a senior representative from each school that come together. And at the beginning of the year, we had this big meeting, and we sat and talked about what was going on in our school district as a county and what we could improve. The topic that we decided to choose was the lack of communication between the schools and the parents and the Pike Central and Belfry and Pike County community overall. So what was our solution that we came up with? We came up with a show that's called Peeking into Pike, as you can see on the thing. And we paired up with EKB TV, and they came to our school and talked to us. And so basically we all created talk shows and news shows for our individual schools. There's the logo. That was designed also by one of our students. What is Peeking into Pike? Peeking into Pike is the solution created by the 2018-2019 Pike County Student Senate to increase parental and community involvement within the schools. How does it work? Each school in the Pike County school system is given 15-minute broadcast slots on EKB to highlight things going on internally in the schools. Schools can show alumni spotlights, student achievements, sports events, and more. Something really cool that we've seen with our students is most students feel like they have to go to college or go straight into the workforce after school, after high school, and there's a big emphasis to go into college. But with the alumni spotlight, we've been able to show so many other things like vocational projects and other things that our students have done straight from high school that could fit them. Because everybody thinks that they have to be a doctor or a lawyer to make money, and that's just not the case. So this has been a really cool way to show kids like what's out there, what's in Pike County that you can do, and if you want to go out, there's more things to do. Student achievements has also been a really great thing. Most students that you hear about are athletes, but this highlights internal students that you wouldn't get to hear about on the news, and just gives them a pat on the back and really boosts their esteem and gives them something to work for. The goals of Hot Talk, which is Pike Central, that's what we individually call ours. Part of our goal with Peeking into Pike was to utilize social media platforms to highlight the success of our schools and increase community involvement. To see the effects of our show, we've gathered data from ongoing stakeholders, surveys, and monitored attendance at school events, which we've seen increase since the beginning of letting people know what's going on. We will consider ourselves more successful when we gain support with different entitles within our Pike Central community, staff, parents and guardians, and local businesses. And I'll let Kaden talk about our individual project.
This is our Hot Talk team. We first started out with not many people, and after we released our first video, we grew as a team, got together. We usually have like a little room. We just write down ideas on a whiteboard, and we just like give people assignments and just talk about what we're each going to do and how we're going to plan to do it. We use a green screen that we use to just give ideas and represent like ideas and stuff. Anyways,
that's another thing I don't think I included on the slide about what KVAC gave us. So they gave us a grant individually. We had two. We had one as our county and one as our school. So we actually got to go and purchase a green screen and iPads and stabilizers and lights. It's very professional. That's our logo, individually created by a student. The benefits so far. Students are provided with experience to work in the broadcasting field. Now everybody knows what's going on when they see the big lights in the hallway. When it first happened, it was very confusing and people dodged the other way. It's really, really interesting. I personally serve as one of the anchors, and so does he. And it's really great experience. I like to talk in public. So it's been great for me to see like what that's like to actually be a news anchor. And I've had a lot of people tell me that that would be something that I could look into going, and I never would have known about that had I not had this experience. And a lot of our students that we've had come out and help with it, we've known would be like really great in the management and the business field. So this has shown them that too. Parents and communities are more involved and they know what's going on. Students do receive recognition they normally do not have. This goes back to the students that are not athletes, that we give spotlights and their time to show what they do. And so does our amazing faculty. We have a teacher spotlight of the month, so we'll highlight one teacher, because teachers don't always get the recognition that they deserve, and we really show what they're doing in their classroom and why they're so important to our school. And this is like a behind the scenes picture. You can kind of see, like right here, this is one of the iPads with the light. That's our MacBook that we got on our grant. This is our hopes for the future. So the 2018 and 2019 Pike County Student Senate began the show with the hope that in years to come it would be a more popular information outlet for the community to rally and school support. And we hope to see the project grow and continue the benefit of everyone involved.